All right, folks. Good evening and welcome to our NOHS NOMS holiday concert. Happy holidays. We're glad to see everybody here again, and this is on me. But apparently next year we're going to have to either rent some chairs or go elsewhere. So I apologize that some of it is standing room only. Folks, I'm going to try and get through all of my announcements here at the beginning so that these guys can just fly through, because our kids are unfortunately going to have to stand in the back. So we're going to try and move this along, but of course I don't want to rush it too much. I hope you enjoy all of the tunes that we have planned for you. Before we get started with the singing, I want to thank some of our folks that I see here already. We've got lots of administration here, and that's also my fault. It's a little bit of paranoia on my account, because I thought, wow, with 230 kids here, which is awesome, but I was worried about it being a little cumbersome, so I asked the administration to be here, and they graciously said yes. So we've got Mr. Stanton in the back, Mrs. Strowski, I believe, Mr. Dryden. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I believe somewhere I saw our former instrumental director, Mrs. Whitehouse, somewhere. I want to give a big round of applause, and hopefully some of them are nearby, because every year this is such a chore, and they are so great with helping us out with the custodians. If they're nearby, a big round of applause for them. Leave out our boosters. You saw Kathy White, you saw Sue Hooks, you saw Pete Kiesel in the back. I'm sure Sandy Belisario is somewhere here. So a big round of applause for our boosters, please. We have lots of alumni here. Apparently they still have voices, so that's good. So alumni, when we get to the Leontovich Sargent portion of the program, we're going to ask the alumni to come up and sing with us that traditional piece, which is great. Two announcements for us. A big thank you to you, because we do these things, and we do help out some of the local charities here in town, particularly the Oxcart Food Pantry. And I know that the kids come home and say, hey, I need cans, I'm sure. And you guys help out quite a bit. So a big thank you. As a high school choir, we did adopt a family, and we're able to help them out. So thank you for your support and help in that. And the Oxcart Food Pantry, we do a food drive every year. And last year, after this concert, with our canned good donations at the door, we were able to raise over 1,000 items. And that was after the door. This year, before we even started collecting at the door, we had over 900 items. So thank you very much for your support. Talking to Miss Allegra at the Oxcart Food Pantry, I actually saw her before the concert, and she said, we still have about 50 families to help out before next Monday. And she said this is going to be a big help. So thank you again. I appreciate it, and we appreciate it. I believe those are all my thank yous. I hope I haven't forgotten anything. Really, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. These kids work so hard. And looking at your program, you do have to understand that some of these choirs do get to sing before this concert, but some don't. So you'll notice that there are holiday-themed songs. There are also going to be just some general, maybe contemporary pieces or classical pieces that aren't necessarily holiday-themed, and that's because some of these choirs start in August, and this is their first time out. So speaking of which, this is the first appearance for the 7th grade choir, and my last announcement is the program. If you notice anything different, if you've been coming to these, I used to be able to fit everything on the front and back page. Can you open to the middle for me? 230 kids. Okay, excellent. And real quick, as you look around, folks that had a band concert last night, raise your hand. Okay, big applause to them. It was a fabulous concert put on by Mr. Kalish and Mrs. Kalish. Okay, okay? And we're going to get the 7th grade going, so enjoy.